The following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Welcome to match day number 2, and we've got a Group H match for you tonight between the 1988-89 Stau Bucharest Club and the 1999-2000 Newcastle United Club. Hi again, everyone. Glenn Walker from the Replay Sports Studio. We're getting ready to take you out to the Steau Stadium for this Group H match. Both teams having won their first match. Stau Bucharest 2-1 winners against Celtic. And Newcastle United a 1-0 winner at home versus Club Bruges. So both clubs having the full 3 points after their first game, looking to continue the magic moving forward. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. We use ASG Classic Soccer, and if you're new to the broadcast, our tournament setup is using great teams from the European Cup Championships, all the way from the 1950s to at least the 2010s. So we have the 88-89 Stau Bucharest team. Lung will be in goal. They use a 4-4-2. Bela Dedici, Iovan, Bumbescu, Petrescu are the defenders. Roturu, Dumitrescu, Hadji, and Sarusi are the midfielders. Balint and Lakatos are your forwards. And as you see, the substitutes available to Stau on the left. And then the visiting team, Newcastle United, also using a 4-4-2. Given will be in goal. Howie, Dabizis, Hughes, and Barton will be the defenders. Dyer, Lee, Speed, Ketsbaya are the midfielders. Alan Shearer and Gallagher are your forwards. We're going to head on down to the field, or the pitch as they say. It's a capacity crowd here at Stadional Stau, 30,000. Full capacity for tonight's match. Newcastle's won the toss. They're wearing their black and white strip, and they'll be moving left to right across your screen. Shearer over the ball as we await the kickoff, and match day number 2 underway between Newcastle and Stau Bucharest. So glad you could join us here. It's a rainy night here in Bucharest. As Speed gets called for the first foul. I'm sorry, that was on the Bucharest squad as a second foul is called. Shearer will line up the indirect free kick. This one goes into the penalty box off Dyer. Saved by Lung. Steady rain across most of the matches tonight. There was one in the Arsenal game earlier against Fiorentina. So we have another foul. The Spanish referee calling the fouls frequently here. Lee with the indirect free kick over to Speed, dribbling into Bucharest's side. Hadji, decorated player, intercepts the ball. Speed with a hard tackle, and he's going to be shown a card. 5th minute of the match, Gary Speed called for his first yellow card in the tournament. Bucharest set to kick. Bucharest in their red and blue strip. Moving left to right across your screen. Haji to Petrescu, tackled by Howie. And Rotero will take the free kick. 7 minutes in, no score. Into Chirusu. Headed away by Hughes. And Steau will have their first corner kick of the match. Bello Didaci set to kick it in to the penalty box. Off of Barton. Barton collides with Petrescu. It'll be Newcastle ball. Free kick for the Magpies. Lee challenged at the arc at the top of the penalty box there. Dabizas to take the kick. Over to Hughes. Challenged by Bello Didaci. Over to Cicero. Dimitrescu dribbling down that right near sideline. Hughes flicks it away. And we have our second Steau corner kick. 9 minutes into the contest. No score. Glad you could join us here on the Replay Sports Channel. Our exclusive coverage of Classic Soccer 23-24 Champions League. The great teams of the past seeking European glory. The header in from Haji off the bar and picked up by Given. Given will take the goal kick into the Bucharest side. Shearer will be called for the offside. As we mentioned, Newcastle 1-0 victors over Club Brugge in Matchday 1. St. James's Park. Dyer with a 90th minute goal made the difference in that game. As Newcastle tries to work the ball into Stau's end. Ball taken away by Bucharest. Over to Haji. Kicks it into the penalty box. Rotero kicks. Flicks away by Given. Another corner kick there for Steau. Steau defeated Celtic 2-1 at Celtic Park. Dumitrescu sets to kick the corner kick. Into the penalty box, Bello Didaci. Just past the goal. 13th minute of the contest. No score between these two Group H teams. Speed approaching the penalty box. Tackled by Petrescu. Ball over to Ivan. Evenly matched sides here. Another foul called on Steau. 4 shots on goal for Steau, only 1 shot on goal for Newcastle. Katspaya dribbling down the right sideline. To Gallagher. Gal is going to cross over into the penalty box, but it's headed away, and it will be a Newcastle corner kick. First corner kick of the contest. Dyer kicks it in. Hughes sets. Kicks, fired, it's too far to the right. Lung will kick it away. 17th minute of this one, no score, as Dumitrescu gets called for the foul. $30,000 capacity seat stadium. All the seats are filled. They use benches. They don't use individual seats here. And Those benches are very close to the pitch. Definitely a home field advantage to the Stau Bucharest team. Stau's nickname are the Red and the Blues. Speed will take the indirect free kick. Ball intercepted by Haji. Back over to Demetrescu. Dribbles, weaves. Ball stolen by Dyer. Over to Alan Shearer. He's going to kick it over to left to Howie. Howie. Downfield. Back to Shearer. Shearer. Kicks it into the penalty box. Gallagher. His kick is deflected by Petrescu. We're going to have another Newcastle corner kick. Newcastle, coached by the veteran Bobby Robson. Gets by, lines up the corner kick when the 21st minute of the first half. Lee kicks over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick. And Haji's going to be called over for a yellow card. The 22nd minute. The Spanish referee has been rather patient in allowing the fouls. He's now showing the cards. Lee will take the indirect free kick. Hughes into the penalty box. And Lee will be called for the foul. Bombascu now with an indirect kick out of the penalty box over to Iovin. Bombascu. Petrescu into Haji. Intercepted by Lee. Lee. Ball taken away by Belladiducci. Shoots. Dabizas. Heads it away. Haji controls the ball. Challenged by Barton. Over to Rochereau. Lactus at the top of the key. Gatspaya. Crossed field pass to Howie. Howie. Pass intercepted by Bombescu. Demetrescu. Haji. Dribbles down. Near the penalty box. Weaving. Into the penalty box. Just over the crossbar. Another goal kick forgiven. 31st minute. No score here. Stephen Howie will be called over for arguing a call with the Spanish referee, and he'll be shown the yellow card. Notice the referees in this tournament do not like dissent. Demetrescu lines up the indirect free kick. As rain continues to pour here at Stadionul Stau. Ballant receives the kick over to Lakatis. Lakatis kicks it into the goal. Stau leads it 1-0. Lakatis from near the top of the penalty box gets by the right-hand side of Given. And in the 32nd minute, Stau leads it 2-0. Newcastle needing to regroup here late in the first half. Road to Rio. He's going to be red carded. The Spanish referees having none of it. Stau Bucharest, just after scoring that magnificent goal, will now be down to 10 men. As Road to Rio heads toward the dugout. So down to 10 men, Newcastle with an advantage here as the manager, Ordinescu, makes some changes here. So out will go Ballant, and In will go Ballin for the red and the blues. Pass to Howie. Stau down to 10 men. Shearer dribbling his way into the penalty box. Shoots, fires. Too far left of the goal. It'll be goal kick for Lung. 35th minute of this one. 10 minutes to go plus added stoppage time. Dumitrescu working his way and is approached by Dabizas. Over to Howie. Howie with a long pass. Intercepted by Petrescu. Sirisu. Over Belladiducci. Aji. Dribbling down the far left side. Weaving in and out of traffic. Hits it into Dumitrescu. Point blank shot. Scores. Eli Dumitrescu with goal number 2 in the 36th minute. And the Magpies find themselves down 2-0 in just a matter of minutes. Shearer kicks off. Newcastle, even though they have the advantage, going against 10 men, they find themselves down 2-0. Haji working his way through the center of the field. Finally, Hughes takes the ball away. Stau Bucharest doing a great job of controlling midfield. Sarisu's pass is into penalty area. It bounces off Howie. And it'll be another corner kick for Stau. 41st minute of the first half. Dabizas kicks that one away. Sirisu challenged by Hughes. Sirisu wins it back. Down the right side, into the penalty box. Saved by Hughes as he flings it away past the goal line. Petrescu on in the 43rd minute for another corner kick. Stau really applying the pressure here on Newcastle's defense. And Lakatos will get a yellow card. Direct free kick here for Dabizas. 44th minute. We're still awaiting from the fourth official how much added time to expect. Four minutes of additional time. Ballin over to Lakatos. Approaches the penalty box. Shoots. Over the crossbar. It'll be goal kick forgiven. Stau with 8 shots on goal to Newcastle's 4. Iavan. Howie with the foul. 48th minute. Aji directing traffic out there as he prepares for the indirect free kick. Over to Dumitrescu. Kicks it into the penalty box. Intercepted by Howie. But the official's whistle blows, and that's going to do it for the first 45 minutes. Stau Bucharest, the 88-89 squad, find themselves heading back to the dressing room with a 2-0 lead over Newcastle United. A lot for Bobby Robinson to try to do some strategizing before they start the second half. You're watching the Replay Sports Channel coverage of Classic Soccer's Champions League 23-24. Make sure you stick around. At the end of the game, we'll highlight some matches that we're going to have coming up and some other sports coming up as well. Take a look quickly at the match report here so far. Big story here, the goals scored by Stau Bucharest. With the first goal in the 32nd minute, Steau, second goal in the 36th minute. Of course, the other major story, Turu received a red card in the 32nd minute, forcing Steau to play with 10 men. Back out to the field. If you're not a subscriber to the Replay Sports channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. In addition to soccer, we have baseball, football, golf, basketball, hockey, all kinds of sports, college football, a lot of great things coming up in the next few weeks and months. Love for you to join us as the teams return to the pitch from their dressing room halftime chat. The rain continues to fall here in Bucharest. Steau will kick off first. They are in their red and blue uniforms, moving left to right across your screen. Lakatos standing over the ball, waiting for the referee's whistle. And we're off. With a 2-0 lead. Try to take all 3 points here with a victory. We have 6 points altogether. And possession of first place in Group H. Next match will be at Club Groug in 2 weeks' time. Third yellow card called on Steau. 2 called so far on Newcastle. Again, Steau showing great control there, and we got another yellow card here on Steau. And for Cerusi, that's his first in the game, but that's his second in the tournament. Remember, these cards accumulate over the course of the tournament and could result in lost playing time. 48th minute, just underway here in the second half, and Newcastle really needs to get going here. Down 2-0. Steau continues their domination in the middle of the field. Ballon, his pass stolen by Diabitas in the penalty box. He kicks it towards center field. Hajian Lee fight for the ball. Speed wins it. And we have a Newcastle substitution. Rob Lee, midfielder, is going to come in or go out of the game, and Silvio Merrick will come in. Merrick, center midfielder, coming at the 54th minute of the contest. Merrick, first touch of the ball, is taken away by Demestrescu. Long pass by Demestrescu into the penalty box and past the goal line. Got a little too much power in that one. So it'll be goal kick given the goalkeeper for Newcastle. Newcastle in the black and white striped jerseys, black shorts, moving right to left across your screen. Demetriou's pass intercepted by Hughes. Dabizas. Back to Demetriou. Looking for someone to pass it to. Gonna pass it deep into the penalty box, and there was nobody there. Manager's looking. Who are you passing that to? Another hard tackle by Steau. Speed will have the indirect free kick. Speed launches one to Dabizas. Dabizas penetrates the penalty box. He shoots. Up and over. I think Makatis headed that one away. And it will be just the third corner kick for the Magpies. Dyer lines it up. Players inside the penalty box from both teams trying to gain a position that will be strategic for them. Dyer's kick into the penalty box. Picked up by Hughes. Hughes fires. Just past the upright on the near side. That'll be goal kick for Stau Bucharest. Picked up by Mark. Kitspaya. Defender Iovin. Intercepts. Kicks it back toward Newcastle's side of the field. Bombescu to Haji. Demetriou. Dabizas kicks that one away, and that will be a corner kick. Third minute in this one. Corner kick in. Bilodeducci. Pass just skims the side netting. 10 shots on goal for the Reds and the Blues. Newcastle only one shot on target so far tonight. Demetriou at the top of the penalty box, and he gets another one past Given. Make that 2 for Ili Demetriou in the 66th minute. And Stau Bucharest in the driver's seat at 3-0. Incredible goal. Heads the ball away. They'll bring up corner kick. 7th corner kick for Steau. Bart tackled hard there in the penalty box. Hughes will take the indirect free kick. Taken by Howie. Howie over to Dabizas. Hughes. Newcastle needs to approach the penalty area here. Mark dribbles in, but his pass just goes straight on, nowhere near the goal box. Goal kick, Stau Bucharest. Of course, this largely partisan crowd here sensing an upset. As Given blocks a shot. Haji. The kickback misses. 70th minute for this one. It's a kick. Picked up by Lakatos. In Stau territory. Gets it back into Newcastle territory. Belladiducci. Demetrescu. Kitspaya with a tackle. And Lakatos will set up the indirect free kick. We're going to have another set of substitutions. Gallagher coming out of the game to make way for Paul Robinson. Kick into the penalty area. Martin Belladiducci trying to kick it out. And Belladidici's kick goes over the crossbar. And the first row of stands back there. 73rd minute. Given. Nice goal kick. Stau Bucharest does a good job of positioning players on those goal kicks. They seem to win those battles with Newcastle every time. So if you're not familiar, the tournament starts in a group stage, round robin, so you have 4 clubs. In each group is Dabasa. Shoots, flipped away. And then you play a series of 6 matches in your group. So it's 3 at home, 3 away. And then at the end of those 6 matches, you determine the top 2 teams from each group, and they move on to the knockout phase. So you have like a group of 16. They'll play a home and away, and then the winners there move on to quarterfinals, then semifinals, and then the final, which will take place next June. Art taking his time lining up the ball. Players from both teams trying to get better position around each other. And Barton finally with the kick. Dabizas kicks. Batted away by Ballin. Could have been a goal there. It hadn't have been for Ballin. And be a penalty there on speed. Iavan will kick from his own penalty box. 80th minute left. Time becoming a factor for the Magpies. Haji. Intercepted by Howe. Over his speed. Back to Bart. Gets by. He kicks that one out of bounds. That'll be throw in for Bucharest. No, I'm sorry, for Newcastle. Nice throw in, but intercepted by Bucharest. Nescu. His pass intercepted by Demesis. Lines up with it again near midfield. Kicks it near right side. Intercepted by Speed. Petrescu chases it down. Shearer then ends up with it. Petrescu again, trying to begin to waste time. We're in the 88th minute. Do not know if added time will be added on. As the ball's kicked back to Lung. Lung taking the time to make the goal kick. 3-0 victory. Trying to seal the deal here. Merrick. Speed trying to encourage his players to move forward. 90th minute here. Haji with the foul. Shearer set to kick the indirect free kick here. Into the penalty box. Speed is there. Oh, just off the defender. I have 2 minutes of added time. sense of urgency here for Bobby Robinson and Newcastle. Ketsbaya kicks it in. Headed out by Montesquieu. Maybe 90 seconds remaining as Merrick tries to hook up the ball and prepares to kick again into the penalty area. Into Shearer. Saved at point-blank range. And really just maybe 45 seconds, and that's going to be it. Haji trying to slow things down, pass the ball. Merrick finally intercepts it, but that will do it. The referee's whistle sounds, full time has arrived, and Stau Bucharest with an impressive 3-0 win over Newcastle United. I'll take you through some of the final statistics here. As you can tell, the shots, possession, on target, a lot of fouls there as well. So, of course, the high points of the play there that came from tonight's game. And our summary. So that will end match day number 2. So we're going to take you quickly to the scoreboard and kind of review what all happened tonight in match day 2 of the Champions League. Appreciate all of you watching here on the Replay Sports channel. So let's start with Group A. Group A, Inter Milan with a quick goal. Domingini, the 3rd minute, makes it 1-0, and that's how it stayed. Inter with a 1-0 win over Bayern Munich. And the other game in Group A, Real Madrid, no problems with Valencia. Juanito with 2 goals. And Rincon with a time added on goal. Valencia could only manage a Lopez goal in the 77th minute. And then Stadio Comunale, Group B match. Fiorentina and Arsenal played in a rainstorm. That game ended in a 1-1 draw. Giuliano, 3rd minute of that game, scored first. And then finally Antonio Reyes scoring in the 47th minute tied the game. The other game in Group B, Panathinaikos 3, Man United 2, despite David Beckham scoring in the half-hour mark and York scoring the 59th mark. Panathinaikos with Damasos, 2 goals from the 16th and 68th minute, and then Anathosopoulos in the 28th. Head over to Group C, where Ajax, on the road, shut out Eintracht Frankfurt. Murin gets the hat trick and the goals in the 3rd minute, the 59th minute, and the 72nd minute. Speaking of Group C, Ajax, they're off to a perfect start. They've gotten 3 points out of their first 2 games. Liverpool and PSV tied up at Anfield. Group D, Benfica and Reims had an entertaining match. Reims go 4-3. They too have won their first 2 games and have maximum points heading out of game day 2. Group D, Hamburg and Monaco. Hamburg loses 1-0 and now have suffered 2 losses in 2 matches, so they have no points through 2 matches. Over in Group E, Barcelona wins at Nou Camp 2-1 over Atletico. Eto'o in the 16th minute goal, and Ronaldinho with a 29th minute goal. Group E, we had a scoreless draw between Manchester City and Marseille. Manchester City is one of the 2 teams we'll see in our next match day contest. We'll tell you the other here in a moment. Moving over to Group F, Chelsea with a 2-0 win at Stamford Bridge over Feyenoord. Kalou and Terry with the goals there. Group F, FC Porto with a 1-0 win over Borussia Dortmund. Casagrande, the goal in the 46th minute. Poor lowly Malmo, second loss in the contest. They drop 1-0 to Juventus, courtesy of a Kinval 81st minute own goal. Rounding out Group G, Red Star and AC Milan tie 3-3. Carlos Ancelotti scores the tying goal in the 78th minute. Another scoreless draw from Jan Breidel Stadium in Belgium. Club Brugge 0, Celtic 0. And then, of course, the game that you watched here on the Replay Sports Channel, Stau Bucharest 3. Dumitrescu with 2 goals. Rotariu, red card, had to leave the game, so Steau played most of the second half with 10 men. And how will this affect the tables? Well, let's take a look. So, as we see in Group A, Inter in first. You have a tie for second between Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Over in Group B, Arsenal are in front. Panathinaikos and Man United tied for second with 3 points each. Group C, Ajax, one of 2 undefeated teams, in first. PSV alone in second with 4 points. Liverpool in third with just the 1. And Eintracht Frankfurt in last with no points. Group D, Reims, the only other undefeated team, first place in Group D. Benfica, Monaco, both have 3 points after 2 matches. Hamburg. German teams are struggling. 0 for 2 and have no points. Group E, Marseille in control of first place with 4 points. Barcelona, Atletico, 3 points each. Manchester City, looking to rebound, has just 1 point. Group F, Chelsea, lone in first place of Group F. Feyenoord, FC Porto, both have 3 each. Dortmund, just 1 point so far. Group G, AC Milan and Juventus tied at 4 points apiece. Red Star Belgrade has 2. Again, poor Malmo, no points so far. Stau Bucharest, at the end of the match we saw today, they are in first place. 2 wins out of 2 games, so they have the full maximum points, 6 points. Newcastle, despite the loss, remain alone in second place with 3 points. Celtic, with the loss, or with the tie, drop to third. They only have 1 point. They're tied with Club Brugge. So some matches to look forward to next week. Group A, Bayern Munich and Valencia. Real Madrid and Inter. Group B, we have Panathinaikos at Fiorentina. Group B is going to have another good one. Arsenal at Man United at Old Trafford. That should be a good one. Group C, PSV at Ajax. Eintracht Frankfurt at Liverpool. Group D match, Benfica at Hamburg. Another Group D match, Monaco at Reims. A Group E match, Marseille at Atletico. And then the game that we are going to be broadcasting here on the Replay Sports Channel, that'll be Man City taking on Barcelona from Etihad Stadium. And the rest of the groups, Group F, FC Porto taking on Chelsea. Dortmund visiting Feyenoord. In Group G, AC Milan going to Juventus. Group G, Malmo at Red Star. Group H, Newcastle at Celtic. And then wrap it all up, Club Brugge paying a visit to Bucharest to take on Stau. So that's about to wrap it up here from our Champions League Match Day 2. Did want to make you aware of a couple of things coming up in some of our other sports. For all you American football fans, we have Monday Night Football coming up very soon. Week 2 concludes with the Los Angeles Wildcats taking on the Mexico City Aztecs. That'll be live from Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. You don't want to miss that. If you subscribe to the Replay Sports Channel, you get live alerts of when games are coming on. And you can also watch them later, too. Baseball fans, we're doing a 1977 Replay League, and we are just underway in our season. And the next Saturday game of the week will feature the mighty New York Yankees with Reggie Jackson, Billy Martin, Thurman Munson, all those guys, as they pay a trip to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Indians. So I hope you get a chance to make it there. And again, as we mentioned, our next soccer broadcast will be Manchester City playing host to Barcelona. Two historic teams should provide a great match. So once again, everybody, this has been Glenn Walker, thanking you so much for making our channel a part of your evening sports watching. You could be watching other things, but I'm so glad you're here. Hope you get an opportunity to promote this game. Again, it's ASG Classic Soccer. Definitely check out their website. They have other sports in addition to soccer for you to peruse and check out. And you're always welcome to send me questions here. I'm also on the Sports Simulations and Replays page on Facebook. We're more than happy to talk to you about this and any other sport that we do. So we're going to need to sign off. Enjoyed bringing this contest to you and look forward to some more soccer here in the coming weeks. Have a great evening.